Okay, deck oven. Sorry, rack oven. You see on top there, that pipe there needs to connect into the fan up there. The brackets on top, and also the rear has got to be connected. Now, you can't do that, what I just said, until those timbers are removed. And that timber is removed. And get it down on the ground. Okay? Now you use that pivot point with some timbers to lower the oven down. I don't know where those timbers we had this afternoon have gone to. Maybe you can use some of that MDF. That one's mine. Now those timbers I want back. Stick them behind the deck oven at the back. Hopefully they won't go walking. Now once that's down, then you can do the stuff on top. Once you connected the flue, you connected onto the flue up here. You got to connect that blue motor with the cable that's sitting in here. And once you've connected the cable, you can do the front panel. Now this is a new front panel. I'm not sure how it goes, but everything should be inside the oven. Now inside the box, which is down here, which I'll put inside the rack oven, there's a grill that needs to go around there for the exhaust, okay? So, we open it up. Inside, you will see 4 screw holes. 1, 2, 3, 4. This fixed the oven inside the fixing point for inside the oven, okay? And once you fix the oven down, you take the turntable. This has got to be taken out. Everything in here needs to be taken out before you drill those holes. And when you get the holes down, now the anchors are in these boxes, in this box, and it is these, okay? There's how many? 9 in that packet. 4 for the middle and 5 outside the front. The last ones you do. Okay? So once it's bolted down, the turntable goes on that center pin. Now in the turntable you'll see a hole, and it needs to whack some of this stuff in the turntable hole. It's just a bit of it's anti-seize, this stuff, so that's got to go in there. Just whack as much as you can in there, not the whole bottle, but you know, 2 or 3 scoops of your finger and shove it into the hole. Now once the turntable's down, it's going to sit flat right on that pin down there. Now you'll see we got 2 holes here. We want to set this turntable to the lowest point, and that lowest point is, can't fucking remember. I don't know, you'll work it out. It's one of those 2 holes, but first you do that hole, And you need the back of a crowbar, this part, to lever the turntable up to adjust it up a little bit so you can use the nuts and bolts which are supplied in the bag here. These ones with the welded washers on there, and there's 6 fixings which go on to the right. So the turntable attaches onto this down the bottom there, which you can't see at the moment. See it? Attaches onto those things there. Now, once you've done the turntable, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 screws that need to be removed. When you remove those screws, you can put this turntable on. It's not turntable, ramp. The ramp slides up to here and under there. And you'll see on the ramp there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fixing points. With a 10mm masonry bit, you need to drill holes to fix down with the countersunk Dynabolts. Okay? You see these bracket arms here? They attach to here. One on each side and another one on the other side. Then you can remove the wrapping around the oven. Also, on top of the oven go these skirts. I thoroughly recommend you take off these edges first, except that one last. Once you get it all in place, you take this final cover and you don't get any boof marks from your hands, and it makes it look better. Now, one of the skirts runs across here, and you need to take off a bolt about here and a bolt there and slide it under the sheet plate there, and then you can you'll be able to put those bolts back on. You'll see the nut light location, and you can bolt this side skirting to the front panel here. There'll be a front panel, should be there. It might have changed because this is the first one I've seen with this new front panel style. And the opposite occurs on the other side. A skirt, there's the panel there that needs to be taken off, some bolts, a couple of more bolts there for this side. Slide the panel under, in that corner between there, that will raise a bit and it'll go underneath it, okay? And that's the side panels. There's also the water connection, there's a hose. Now you might have to go buy another hose to make it reach from up the top. I'm not sure which side the water's on. It's either on this side or on the other side. The plumber's yet to put the plumbing fitting on, but I've advised him on what to do. Now that's quite a bit there. The oven should be able to come straight down. So, any questions? You got my number. The prover's next.